Your lemon plant is flowering, but the lemons never come. You've tried fertilizer, you've tried sprays, you've tried everything the internet told you to try. And still small fruit, flower drop, disappointing harvests. Hear what nobody told you. There are 8 specific things your lemon plant needs, and most gardeners are missing at least 4 of them. You might have seen people talking about the eggshell hack for lemon plants. But they forgot to tell you the most important part. There's a reaction between eggshells and one common kitchen ingredient that completely changes how fast your lemon plant absorbs calcium. I'll show you exactly how it works later in this video. Drop your country in the comments right now and tell me what you're growing this season. I want to know where in the world these hacks are going to work for you. Hack 1: the sunlight rule most people get wrong. This is the foundation. And I'm going to say something that sounds obvious, but most gardeners are still getting it wrong. Your lemon plant needs 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every single day. Not bright shade, not filtered light through a nearby tree or a roof. Direct, open, real sunlight. Without it, your plant produces flowers but doesn't have enough energy to convert them into fruit. That's not a nutrient problem, that's an energy problem. Fix the sunlight first and half your problems disappear on their own. If your plant is in a pot, rotate it every few days so every side gets even exposure. If it's in the ground, check what's blocking the sun at different times of day. Walls, trees, roof overhangs, even a few blocked hours every morning adds up across a whole season. No spray or fertilizer replaces this. This is hack number 1 because without it, none of the other 7 reach their full potential. If you enjoy practical garden systems that cost almost nothing, subscribe to Plant Space Collective. New videos every week, zero fluff. Hack 2: the pruning trick that triggers more flowers. Most gardeners are afraid to cut their lemon plant. I was too, until I understood what pruning actually does. Pruning isn't about reducing the plant, it's about redirecting its energy. When you remove the right branches, the plant stops wasting energy on weak shaded growth and puts everything into new shoots, and new shoots are exactly where lemon flowers appear. Cut the branches growing inward toward the center. These block light and airflow from the inside. Poor airflow leads to fungal problems and weak flowering. Keep the branches growing outward and upward. These get the most light and produce the strongest flowering points. Best time to prune: February to March, or just before your local spring growth push. The fresh shoots that come after pruning will carry the season's best flowers. Never remove more than 25 to 30% of the plant at once, sharp clean tools only. Do this once a year at the right time, and your flower count will visibly increase within 1 season. Hack 3: the boron spray that stops flower drop. This is the hack most lemon growers need, and almost nobody talks about. You've seen it happen: flowers appear all over the plant, you get excited, then over the next few days they start dropping off one by one. That is not bad luck, that is a specific deficiency, and it has a specific fix. The problem is boron. Boron controls how well your flowers form, how strong the pollen is, and whether the flower sets into fruit or just drops. When boron is low, flowers look fine from the outside but they're weak on the inside. Pollination fails, the plant drops them. The fix takes 5 minutes. 1 liter of clean water, half a teaspoon of boric acid, stir until fully dissolved. Spray directly onto the flowers, buds, and young leaves. Always spray in early morning or late evening, never in direct sun. Repeat every 15 days during flowering. Within 2 to 3 weeks you'll notice fewer flowers on the ground and more small lemons starting to form on the branches. One caution: half a teaspoon per liter only, every 15 days only. Excess boron damages the plant. Stick to that and flower drop becomes a problem of the past. Hack 4: the banana ash potash booster. You might have seen people talking about the banana peel hack for lemon plants. But they forgot to tell you the most important part about what happens when you process banana peels properly. Every other video tells you to soak banana peels in water for 24 hours and pour it around your plant. That works, but it captures only a fraction of what banana peels actually contain. Here, what experienced growers figured out a long time ago. When you dry banana peels completely and burn them down to ash, you concentrate the potassium into a form the plant absorbs almost immediately. No slow decomposition, no leaching out in a compost pile. Pure concentrated potassium available to roots within hours. And potassium is what determines how big your lemons grow, how heavy they get, how juicy they are, and whether they stay on the plant long enough to ripen. Here's exactly how to make it. Save your banana peels in the freezer until you have 20 to 30 of them. Dry them in your oven on the lowest setting, around 170 degrees, for 3 to 4 hours until they snap when you bend them. Take them outside, burn them completely in a metal container until only fine gray ash remains. No black chunks, gray ash only. Crush into fine powder, store in a sealed jar. How to apply. 1 tablespoon of banana ash into 1 liter of water. Stir well, pour around the base of the plant directly into the root zone. Apply every 2 weeks during flowering and fruit development. Fruit size increased noticeably on my plants within the first month. Lemons were heavier, thicker skinned, and far fewer dropped before maturity. Zero cost, better results than a $30 bag from the garden center. Hack 5: The water quality rule. This one is invisible, which is exactly why it causes so much damage without anyone realizing it. If you're using bore water or underground well water, that water may be slowly damaging your soil without you seeing any obvious signs. Underground water often carries high dissolved salts. Every watering leaves a small amount behind. Over months they accumulate near the roots. When that happens, roots struggle to absorb any nutrients. Even the ones you're actively applying stop working properly. You'll see edge burn on the leaves, yellowing, flowers appearing but not converting. And most gardeners blame the wrong thing. They add more fertilizer. It doesn't help, because the problem isn't nutrition, salt is blocking the entire uptake pathway. Switch to rainwater where possible. It's naturally soft and helps flush accumulated salts back down through the soil. If rainwater isn't available, stored municipal or tank water is significantly better than bore water. Once a month, give the plant 1 deep thorough watering with the cleanest water you have. This pushes accumulated salts down below the root zone. Clean water is one of the simplest, most overlooked upgrades you can make. Hack 6: The water stress trigger for heavy flowering. This is the technique experienced citrus growers use to control when and how heavily their trees flower. And almost no home gardening video explains it properly. When a lemon plant gets regular, comfortable watering, it focuses on leaf and branch growth. It has no reason to flower heavily. But when you create a short period of controlled water stress right before the expected flowering season, the plant responds by pushing out a large flush of flowers all at once. The plant senses conditions getting harder, so it decides to reproduce, and it does that by flowering heavily. Here's exactly how to do it safely. About 10 to 12 days before your main flowering season, reduce watering, not stop completely, just enough so the soil stays slightly dry. The leaves may look a little less firm, that's normal. After those 10 to 12 days, give the plant 1 deep thorough watering. That sudden flood of water after the stress period triggers a strong flowering response. Within days you'll see flower buds pushing out across the whole plant. 2 rules. Only do this on healthy, mature plants, never on young or recently transplanted ones. Slightly dry soil for 10 to 12 days, not cracked, not bone dry. Overdoing it weakens the plant instead of triggering it. Time this right and your lemon plant will produce more flowers in one flush than it would across an entire normal season. Hack 7: The eggshell and vinegar reaction, the part every other video missed. Remember what I mentioned at the very start. Every big channel tells you to crush eggshells and mix them into your soil. And that does work, eventually. But here's what they never finished explaining. Dry crushed eggshell is calcium carbonate. In dry form it breaks down slowly in soil, sometimes taking months before the plant can actually use it. If your lemon plant is dropping fruit right now, waiting months for calcium to release is not going to save this harvest. Here's the part they left out. When you soak crushed eggshells in white vinegar, the vinegar reacts with the calcium carbonate and converts it into calcium acetate. Calcium acetate dissolves in water, which means the moment it hits your soil, it's already in a form the roots can pull in almost immediately. You can actually watch this reaction happen in your own kitchen. Drop your crushed eggshells into a glass jar, pour in enough white vinegar to cover them completely. Within seconds it starts to bubble and fizz. That fizzing is the reaction breaking down the shell structure and releasing the calcium in its most available form. Leave it for 24 hours until the bubbling completely stops. That means the reaction is finished. Strain out any remaining shell pieces. What you have left is a liquid calcium solution your lemon plant can absorb in hours, not months. Dilute it at a 1:10 ratio, pour it slowly around the root zone, keep it away from the main stem. Apply once every 3 to 4 weeks during fruit development. Within 2 weeks, lemons that were dropping at thumbnail size start holding on, fruit skin gets firmer and thicker, the plant handles heat and drought stress noticeably better. This is not a slow background hack, you will see it working. And this is the part the big channels forgot to tell you. The eggshell alone is not the hack. The reaction is the hack. Hack 8, the monthly power mix for year-round production. This is the hack that ties everything together. You can do everything else right: good sun, proper pruning, the right sprays, clean water, and still have an inconsistent harvest if your soil isn't actively feeding the plant between your applications. Healthy soil continuously breaks down nutrients and delivers them to the roots without you doing anything extra. When soil is dead and compacted, nothing you apply on top performs the way it should. This monthly mix keeps the soil working all year so your lemon plant produces in cycles rather than one short burst. Once a month, combine 3 things. Well-rotted cow dung manure feeds the soil slowly over time, improves moisture retention, builds strong root growth. A small handful of vermicompost helps the plant absorb what's already in the soil. New growth, the growth that carries flowers, responds immediately to this. Neem cake powder feeds the plant and suppresses soil-based pests and disease that quietly drain its energy. Mix them together, apply around the root zone keeping distance from the main stem, work it lightly into the top layer, water gently. Every single month. This is the maintenance layer that keeps every other hack working at full strength all season long. The full system, putting it all together. Pause, here's the complete system in one place, take a screenshot of this. Daily 6 to 8 hours of direct sun, non-negotiable. Once a year in February to March or just before your local spring growth push, prune inner branches, open up the plant. Every 2 weeks during flowering, banana ash potash solution, 1 tablespoon per liter at the roots. Every 2 weeks during flowering, boron spray on the flowers and buds, morning or evening only. Every 3 to 4 weeks during fruit development, eggshell and vinegar calcium drench, diluted at a 1:10 ratio. 10 to 12 days before flowering season, begin controlled water stress, deep water on day 12 to trigger the flowering flush. Once a month, apply the power mix of cow dung, vermicompost, and neem cake. Once a month, deep watering with clean salt-free water to flush the root zone. Each hack works alone. Together they create a system your lemon plant responds to all season long. Closing call to action. You now have all 8. And you now know the part the big channels forgot to tell you about the eggshell hack. Pick the one that matches the problem you're dealing with right now and start there this week. Your lemon plant will show you results within 2 to 3 weeks. If this gave you something real today, hit the like button. Subscribe to Plant Space Collective so you don't miss the next one. And drop your country in the comments, tell me what you're growing and what problem you're trying to solve right now. I read every single one. See you in the next video.